Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome to Victoria 3. It has finally arrived and I love this game. I absolutely adore it. It is extremely complex and extremely satisfying when you figure it out. And probably best of all, it is the most intellectually stimulating thing I have experienced since learning calculus and vector geometry. My brain is in overdrive while playing this just to handle the economy, and when it works out, it's also satisfying. So let's not wait any longer. There are tutorials. You might want to do them, but I have purposely decided not to. Now, I will play them probably relatively soon, but I wanted my first experience to be a blind one, without tutorials, just jumping in and figuring stuff out for myself, which on its own is quite an experience. So let's do just that. I've been playing around with China a little bit, or to be precise, Great Qing. That's exactly what I'm going to play today. Now keep in mind, I'm still learning the game. I've only been at it for a couple of days, and I'm probably making a lot of mistakes, but that's also the best way to learn from your mistakes. Now, we're not the most powerful in the world, far from it. Great Britain is the most powerful in the world, and we could play as them, consolidate our dominance, but I'm feeling Qing more today. We have a large, weak army, a small fleet, and we're ranked 12 in the world. We're not recognized by the other world powers. Huge population, but not efficiently taxed. Literacy could be improved, standard of living could be improved, everything could be improved, and that's exactly what we're going to do. January 1st, 1836. Great Qing. Let's go. Now, we're technologically behind, industrially behind. Well, we're not industrialized at all, and all that. But it's all things that can be remedied. We start with one vassal, Tibet, and a couple of tributaries, Korea and Lanfang. They pay us a little bit of their income. This is our army, pretty sizable. I should probably explain what's going on, shouldn't I? Bureaucracy. Employ institutions like police, for example. Authority. Do specific stuff in states or do additional taxes. Influence. Form alliances and the like. Maintain vassals. Money. Pay for things. GDP. Gross domestic product. How much money we make. Literacy. Can my people read? How poor are we? How many people we have? How many of them hate me and how many of them love me? This game is extremely complex. I figured out quite a lot, but I'm probably still just scratching the surface. Anyways, what should we do first? Set up our diplomatic moves. We need some friends. We need some allies. Because Britain might be after us. France or Russia would be good allies for us. Form alliance. You are almost willing to form an alliance with me. We just need you to like me a bit more. Let's improve relations with Russia. Have looked at France. Far from it. Trade agreement would be nice, but before we get into it, market. And this is probably the most important tab we're going to be paying attention to. How much of stuff we have and what it costs. For example, I'll need a lot of paper for my bureaucracy. We're missing some paper. We have a negative balance, so it is 29% more expensive for us. We're going to need to build some paper mills. We have a lot of silk. It's cheap. I could export that. And so on. Let's set up some taxes, some trades, some exports and stuff like that. Let's export it to Russia. It's not the most profitable, but we want a trade agreement with them. Export booze to Russia. An alliance with Russia would protect us from Russia, but also possibly from Britain. Export some silk. And now they will agree to a trade agreement. Excellent. Next up on our agenda, some expansion. I'd like to get some more territory. About Burma. That will be 40 infamy. Infamy is like aggressive expansion. Generally, you're fine if you're under 50. We need rivals. Yeah, pretty much everyone. Let's rival everyone we can. That will give us a lot of influence. And we intend on conquering most of these people anyway. Not sure about the Japanese, because vassalizing the Japanese would give us a lot of infamy. Let's vassalize Burma. We could have conquered them, but I'm feeling more like a puppet master today. Making them a vassal costs us less infamy, and they will give us a portion of their income, 15%, while also joining our wars. Let's start a diplomatic play to make Burma our vassal. It will generate some infamy, it will escalate, and they might back down. We'll see in a moment. Hopefully no major powers, or even regional powers like the East India Company, will join. Although I can take the East India Company, but it's a lot of work to do so. Now, research. We have no active research. There are three categories: production, military, and society. There are a few things that are important to us, but the most important things are generally mechanizing our country with stuff like engine pumps, making better paper, because we need a lot of it for our administration, and actually taxing our people, because we have insufficient taxation capacity. Let's start with central archives. The technologies you don't choose will slowly research themselves from influence from other countries. We're paying 91,000 per week for paper. We need more paper. We are on low taxes. Let's go to medium and lower government wages. Do we want to go medium or low? For now, we just want to go medium and add some consumption taxes. I'm hesitant to add the consumption taxes on grain because it's essential food. How about services? Definitely opium. We want to discourage that. Liquor and some more luxurious goods like porcelain, tea, and luxury furniture. Why not? This will increase our income significantly. We'll be spending all that soon. Now, construction. We can increase our construction capacity, and that's what we should do first. I prefer the decentralized model because then we don't have to worry about infrastructure as much. We'll do even more, but that's it for now. Okay, I think we're ready to unpause. Also, I love the music. Reminds me of Arcanum, which makes sense because it's a Victorian setting. Russia is colonizing stuff. We can't colonize stuff. Trade agreement declined. Whoa! Ah, damn it. I know why. I didn't unpause after proposing the trade agreement. They still have to accept it. And I started my diplomatic play, which is essentially generating infamy already, which made them like me less, which made them desire the trade agreement less. I messed up a bit at the very start. No matter, we'll still make it happen. We just need to trade more with the Russians. Opium crisis. This is a very important event. If we go too aggressive into it, the British will attack us and kill us. But we can do this cautiously. We will oppose Great Britain and ban opium, just not yet. So we've chosen to oppose them. That's gonna make Britain hate me, but it shouldn't make them attack me. At least not yet. Let's add war goals to our war against Burma. Let's get war reparations. I could try and vassalize these people, but that would require naval invasions, which are tricky. So I'd rather just go through Siam first. Let's wait until it escalates a bit more. Let's mobilize our generals. Everybody, get ready. They can actually agree to be my vassal in order to not fight me. For now, let's just send all of you to the front lines. Let's improve relations with the Brits. Maybe that will stop them from attacking me. And with Spain, I have a lot of influence. And with France. Perhaps I can befriend France rather than Russia. Although, in all honesty, Russia will probably be better for me. They are next to us. These are maneuvers. We can use them to demand stuff in the war. Will you submit? Come on, Burma, give up. You're gonna lose anyway. War has broken out. That is unfortunate, but nothing we can't handle. Let's go. Our generals will do stuff on their own. All I had to do was assign them to the proper front lines. It'll take some time, but we'll win. Let's have a look at our market. Do we have enough wood? Not really. Now let's stick to wood and make more logging camps to get more wood and then build iron mines and tool factories so we can get tools to use better construction methods. It's all very complex, but also fun. Opium addiction. Yeah, this is gonna keep happening until we stop the Brits from flooding us with opium. And we will. Our infamy is at 37, which is not too bad. We're already making gains. Russia is gonna conquer the Kazakhs. It's fine. We can't touch them anyway because they are decentralized and we don't have the technologies required. There's plenty of territory for everyone to expand to. Expensive government goods. Paper. Yes, I know. Let's lean towards Russia. Let them know we can be convinced. Standard of living is going down. Well, I did increase taxes a bit. Come on, Burma, give up already. This shouldn't take much longer. We've conquered almost half of them already. Construction capacity increasing rapidly. Let's go even higher. I guess this will probably be enough construction capacity for now. Let's get some more paper mills. Come on, Burma, capitulate already. Oh, we've fallen in rank. Really, 2 Sicilies is above me. Well, we are an unrecognized power. We'll have to beat someone up to prove our worth. Right, we got Burma as a subject. They're now our vassal, and they're paying us taxes, and we get access to their market. Or rather, they are incorporated into ours. Right now, I need to wait for my infamy to decay and expand our industry. Wood is now very expensive, as is paper. I actually need to get the logging camps going before the paper mills, because the paper mills will use wood as well. Or I can just go to my logging camps and prioritize softwood production. Now we will have hardwood shortages, and also let's switch them to using sawmills, more wood, and build more logging camps. Come on, Russia, I need you to like me more. I should probably invest in a better army. Yeah, I should probably do line infantry. It's not gonna take that long. It's gonna make them a bit better. Let's stop improving relations with Britain. They don't like me anyway. I want my infamy to decay as quickly as possible. A cyclone. It's fine. We can do relief efforts. Oh, and also I forgot I need to incorporate my states. Let's do that. Peace treaty. Russia conquered Kazakhs. I could just train more with them, but waiting for the infamy to decay will do the trick. Where is Egypt? Damaging our relations. Why do they care? That's my infamy. 28. Just a bit longer. Mandatory service is done. Let's do line infantry. This should boost our forces significantly, and then we can do other stuff. And once we're done with the logging camps, we start making paper. We need wood, we need paper, we need iron and tools. Can we import some? Yes, yes we can. Dutch tools and American tools. And Spanish tools. Need the tools. Ah, they will now accept the trade agreement. Their attitude towards us is genial. Let's do that, please. Improve relations more, and then we should be able to do an alliance or a defensive pact. Although an alliance is preferable. Let's wait for this to decay more, and then we can make more diplomatic plays. I'm thinking Siam or Dainam. More authority. We can get the taxes going again. Tax on tea. Do we have enough wood now? No, we still don't. We built the logging camps. There's just not enough wood. Britain is fighting a revolt in the East India Company. Oh, can I do something about it? If I declare neutrality here. I mean, I could ally myself with the Brits. Let's lean towards Britain, see if they want to offer me something. If not, we'll declare neutrality and try to invade. See if we can invade the revolt. Will you offer me something? Probably not, because you don't even like me. Let's declare neutrality and see if I can do something against the revolt. No possible plays. That's unfortunate. Yeah, fight it out. It's good for me if they get weaker. Amicable relations, excellent. Oh, I'm almost ready to get an alliance with them. See, just -3. Maybe if I do line infantry, it'll be strong enough for them to accept. And then we can get a defensive pact with France and be set. Do a promotion. Sure, you earned it. Oh, how about Austria? We could then take Austria and Russia and beat up Prussia. Taxation capacity. We could get government buildings on it, but they actually give very little taxation capacity. We won't be able to get enough, and they are very expensive to maintain. So I suppose we'll switch them to a better option once it's available, but not really build many more. Maybe a couple. See, taxation capacity using 48 out of 125. Excellent. But here, using 2000 out of 296. So we get 171 from buildings. How many buildings is that? That's 15 buildings. I would need 10 times that. 150 buildings for this to work. Here, just doing administration. Doesn't seem right. We'll be fine. We're getting a lot of money anyway. See, I'm just spending so much on construction. We're almost ready to ban the opium trade. Line infantry unlocked. Excellent. Let's use that. Switch all our barracks and even our conscripts to line infantry and research those filing cabinets. Well, central archives. Well, market access. Really? Did we build too much stuff using too much infrastructure? So Russia, how about that alliance now? -28. So our army change increased it by 28 by 2, which means with the obligation they will accept an alliance. Yes, please. Well, before we do that though, would France accept an alliance? Probably not, but how much would I get for an obligation with you? Not nearly enough. How about a defensive pact though? Almost there. Let's form an alliance with Russia, and I feel safe from Britain when I do this. And continue improving relations with France so we can get a defensive pact with them. Who do we invade now? Well, nobody. We're not attacking anybody now because we want the French to like me. And with a good reputation, they will. And our infamy still has a long way to go. Oh, we're in deficit. Why? Small arms. Yeah, that's why. It's fine. We're gonna build arms industry. It's not the priority right now. Our national revenue is growing. Opium addiction again. You know, we're probably strong enough to start opposing Britain now that Russia likes us. Although I would feel safer if we also had a defensive pact with France. Oh, we can do national militia or professional army now. We have sufficient support. Excellent. Which should we do? Now I can do that because they have a politician who endorses the military stuff. Let's do a professional army. It's the professional thing to do. And we got a lot of nice bonuses from people liking it. So we get extra influence, contribution from aristocrats, cheaper training for military, better offense and defense. Whoa, that's a lot. And less radicals. Defamatory article. Let's suppress the article. France is almost ready for a trade agreement. Now that they have an alliance with Russia, maybe we could just beat up the United States together. How strong are you? Not that strong. Unless, for example, France joins them. Let's wait for our defensive pact before we do anything. Paddle steamer. Interesting. Spain is almost ready for trade agreements and defensive pacts. Proposal for trade agreement from France. Yes, yes, please. I would like that very much. About the defensive pact now? With an obligation, they would accept this proposal. Yes. Defensive pact accepted. All right. We're now protected by Russia and France in case of British invasion. You know what that means? No more opium trade. It's going to reduce our authority. I think that might be enough disaster relief. Still not enough authority. Abolish a tax. Luxury furniture tax abolished. Who else could we befriend? Maybe the Netherlands. Do they like me? Not very much. We now have a professional army. Excellent. And people will like me more. Change our construction options to iron frame buildings in a couple of more places. See, our construction capacity goes up, but we start using up tools and iron. To be honest, I'm gonna need even more everything. This is gonna give us better production methods for a lot of stuff. Let's do leaded glass. We'll have to import lead. Austrian lead. Sure, let's import that. How's our infamy? Almost down to 0. We should conquer someone. I'm thinking Dainam. Colonization unlocked. Oh, can we get a law about that going? Colonial resettlement, yeah, we could do that. Or colonial exploitation, because of the dude we have in the government. Let's see what the changes will be. Do we care about colonization? No, I would prefer colonial resettlement, but this is endorsed by more people. Let's enact this. Let's do Dynam. And they'll open me up to Siam, so I can go down here later. We can afford another tax. Luxury furniture again. Dynam. Make a vassal. Let's have a look. They are worried. Nobody's gonna help them. What war goals can we take? Maybe someone is gonna help them. Let's see. Establish colony. 3 options. Oh, excellent. Yeah, bureaucracy is gonna be a problem. 25% tax waste. That's terrible. I need this technology as soon as possible. We should probably start in Japan. Let's do multiple colonies. Why not? Building colonies. Whoa! What is this? East India Company sides with Dynam. No, please. I don't want you to. Right, I can get... Who can I get? Perak. I wanted Russia. I'm not sure I can beat the Indian Company, but I'm sure I can hold them off while I beat Dynam. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to do that. Mobilize everyone, get them to the proper front lines. Let's see what war goals we would like to get. We could vassalize the country down here, but it's not necessary. We can do it later. War reparations, conquer state. Yeah, but that increases our infamy. What is my infamy? 48.9. Yeah, don't want it to go any higher than that. Unless it's something crucial, and it is not something crucial. Let's do stuff like ban slavery in Dynam. Get reparations from Dynam. Get reparations from East India Company. They did fight a civil war recently, didn't they? So should be weakened. Transfer subject Cambodia. But they would be a protectorate then. I would prefer a vassal. Let's ignore that. I guess I'll humiliate Dynam so they know their place as my vassal. Pity Russia doesn't want to be involved in this, but it's fine. Didn't expect East India Company to join either. Losing a lot of money because of that colonial thing. I hope it's worth it. War has broken out. It's fine. But how are you guys doing? This bit is doing well. You, transfer here. This needs you more. Instead of advancing these front lines, there's no need for it. Advancing this one though. This is all looking relatively fine. Say that, but we're losing a lot of people. Can I advance here? There's almost nobody defending it. Active battles, 50 against 1. Well, maybe I should have demanded stuff from them. But the infamy, you know, seem to be stronger than I thought I am. I must be of the professional army and the line infantry. Alright, East India Company is weaker than I anticipated. More conscription. Do we want to conscript people? Not really. Right, looks like we're winning. I was worried for nothing. And should have taken territory. God damn it. Should have taken this bit. Would make us look better. We need lead mines, iron mines, paper, and clothing, but that's not that important. We're winning very decisively. Dynam should surrender soon, and then we'll just have the East India Company to contend with. Well, there's also the guy down here who joined. Opium smugglers. Execute. I'll get extra influence for humiliating them. We'll get extra authority of the same amount. No, we get influence for this. I need influence more than authority, I think. Return them in shackles. What I need the most is bureaucracy. Dynam has capitulated. We have a new vassal. I should probably end this as soon as possible. We got what we really wanted. But extra reparations would be nice too. British-French rivalry ended. What is this? Alternate history mod. Naval invasion failed. Yeah, I need more ships if I am to do these. It's a pity these guys can block negotiations. Our war against the Brits is actually going very well. But it is costing me stuff and I don't want to fight it anymore. But Johor doesn't want to end it. We can exchange war reparations. Excellent. East India Company has capitulated, giving me war reparations. So you want to do white peace? No, you want war reparations from Burma. I don't mind. Sure, let's just end it. I'm fine with Burma paying this guy down here. We got our new vassal. Tension is really high. Might spark a native uprising. Should I just ignore it and destroy them? If it happens, I might need to do that. Can declare more interests. Perhaps we should do Oceania. Maybe we will do more colonies there. Let's try that. We need lead, working on it. We need ships and we need small arms. And clippers. Time to get some arms industries going. And some more shipyards. We can colonize more stuff now. Should we wait for the current colonies to finish? If I understand correctly, colonization is based on the amount of incorporated states and population there, so we should have a lot of power in that regard. So I'm gonna try and colonize everything at the same time. Might even take over some Australia. It doesn't generate infamy as far as I know, so it's a great way to expand, it seems. Low market access in all the new colonies. Let's get ports there. Each and every province that can get a port shall get a port. They help with trade and infrastructure. Import more clippers. And when you're done with the ports, get me some more paper. Oh, we can start incorporating states. Excellent. I should probably avoid starting any wars until the opium crisis is over. I don't think the Brits will dare to attack me, now that I'm a friend of Russia and France. And possibly Spain soon. Colonization of East Micronesia is complete. Oh, now that I have colonies here, I no longer need to declare interests. Cool. Should we go to South America as well? Or Africa? We colonize so quickly, we can become a proper colonizer. Let's declare interests in, La Plata. Small arms still very expensive, working on it. Central Archives unlocked, excellent. As you might have noticed, this will increase our income significantly immediately, and our bureaucracy once we switch our production methods. Sadly, it will also use up more paper. But we do need the bureaucracy. Standardized filing system, need more paper, but we've built up a lot of paper production. Boom! More bureaucracy, more income. And I'll be able to incorporate those states soon. Now I could go and get even more taxation capacity with this, but it takes a long time to research. So I think we'll be better off if we invest in our economy with mechanical tools. Oh, and crystal glass soon. Excellent. Should we move on to cannons in our army? Soon. Paper. Insufficient, but I'll be working on it soon because we're about to boost production methods on it. 3k progress on the next one. Or a temporary boost to bureaucracy. Well, I'll take the permanent boost, thank you very much. More colonies, please. Our finances are balancing nicely. Now, what I'm going to do is lower government wages. You know what? Let's see what happens if I go to high tax rates. We can always change that. Well, first off, we get a lot of money. How about the unrest? Legitimacy stayed the same because we have high legitimacy. Looks like people are okay with the higher taxes. Standard of living will go down, but it's still better than what they expect. Let's use this money to industrialize our country. Yay, we're taking South America. Ooh, Mexico is under attack by the United States. Should we move to iron frame buildings with everything? Let's try that. Construction capacity doubled. Spending all the new taxes on construction. Everyone who doesn't have a port gets a port. New colony. Austria activated Japan interest. Native uprising. Right, where is it? I'm not going to mobilize everyone, just one general will suffice. Alright, 2. Go do your thing. It's not like they can resist. Just get there already. 20 more days until you reach it. It's fine, they'll get there in time. This might actually let me take the territory faster. So, good. Should we get some colonies in Africa? This is available. Let's do that. Crystal glass, excellent. With this we can get more glass. I did build lead mines, but we might need some more of them. We have a shortage of iron and lead. More imports, please. Getting some more iron mines and some more lead mines. We have such great construction capacity that it'll be ready in no time. You guys ready to be defeated? They're back down. Excellent. We've annexed them. We can now rival some new people. Cambodia, really? Well, we shall rival them because I need the influence. Oh, is Prussia at war with France? Who are you at war with? Let me see. This might be a good moment to attack Prussia. Prussia versus Bremen and France and Hanover. I think it's time to beat up Prussia. We have to be real cautious about it. Mobilize all our troops. Napoleonic warfare. And that would make our armies wonderful. However, we don't have that many cannons. We will. Now, generals. I'm hoping to get more people into this war, so maybe let's only send a couple of generals to the front line. It'll be easier to assign more to other front lines. We start with Russia on our side. And can we start swaying people? Yes, we can. And Austria would also be swayed to our cause. Anyone else? And Italy. Well, that's excellent. Let's get Austria on our side. You want them to liberate a country or to liberate a subject, which is cheaper. Let's have them liberate a subject. Which one is the richest? Württemberg. Prevent the creation of Germany. That should sway Austria to our side, who are about equal in power to Prussia, I think. Will it work? Yes, it worked. Excellent. Now we can also get France, but France is already fighting Prussia, so it's not that important. How about Italy? Offer liberate subjects, sure. Let's do Hohenzollern. Get Italy on our side, get a proper world war going. Oh yeah, and get some generals to these other front lines. Now, all these sways cost us maneuvers. If we have some maneuvers left... Italy accepted, excellent. Wait a minute, but Russia dropped out, and we have a new native uprising. Russia, are you still my ally? You are. But you don't like me? Why? What the hell is going on here? Can they still be swayed? Alright, and the native uprising doesn't really matter. Let's get some weak general there. Now, can I sway Russia back in? They're hostile to me. Why? I can sway France. I cannot sway Russia. I'm not sure why they hate me now. We could sway Saxony, who's very small and weak. And we could sway France, but France is already fighting them. But maybe that will intimidate them into submitting. Treaty port. Gotland treaty port. That's cheap. Yeah, you can take that. Proposal for trade agreement with Austria. Yes. Excellent. We would like that very much. We can support more declared interests. Well, if we declared an interest in Europe, we could take stuff from Prussia, but it's not really something we want to do. Let's get a colony in Kenya. They swayed Sweden to the side. But we got Austria, Italy, and France. We had Russia, but for some reason they don't like me anymore. Maybe we'll get a better ally. I could sway Saxony. Oh, sorry, that's the Netherlands. Offer make puppet, offer make dominion. Offer subjugate Sweden. Whoa, that's a tad expensive, don't you think? 24 maneuvers left. I just want to subjugate Sweden. That's not gonna work. Well, let's wait. Maybe I can get someone else into this if more people are swayed. With this, we could get Bavaria. What do you want? Liberate subject. We could do that. Baden. Bavaria is a small country, but it will help. Every bit helps. Bavaria swayed. Alright. And we don't have any more maneuvers to do. That's fine. Prussia is worried. Just need to recognize me to end this entire problem. Prussia is beating France. They're really strong, aren't they? But, well, we're bringing more people to the fight, which should suffice. Expensive government goods and all that. Yeah, we'll figure it out once we're done being recognized as a major power. So, Prussia. Are you gonna back down? Come on, back down. I need to start conscription. I'll probably need to start conscription. War with Prussia has broken out. Right, let's go. It's a pity Russia abandoned me. How are we doing? And how's the colonial uprising? I did send armies there, so it will be quelled. Another war has broken out. Well, I have armies. This is gonna be easy and quick. So, Prussia, can you handle Austria, France, Italy, myself, and who else? Bavaria at the same time? I really doubt it. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of territory from that native uprising. Those uprisings are cool. Is that attrition? It's fine. How's the war with Prussia? Are we winning? Well, not really. It is not yet. Actually, Prussia is pushing into Bavaria. Can they really resist all of us at the same time? How are you guys doing? Almost done with the native uprising. I just need you to recognize me on the world stage. Is that so much to ask? In the meantime, war between the US and Mexico is going on, making some gains into Prussia. Then why are you not surrendering? I guess we just have to wait. Yeah, they'll surrender in a moment. We're just too quick. They haven't realized what's going on yet. And next. Excellent. So how are we doing against Prussia? Not too terrible. I probably should have gone with the United States as our enemy, not Prussia. Bavaria has been pushed out. Well, we still have Austria and France, which is plenty. Come on, Prussia, I just need recognition. Is it time to activate conscription? It might be. All the conscripts, please. Get to the front lines. Kill them quick. Oh, Italy is beating up Sweden. That's excellent. Move a general there. They are surprisingly powerful, though. My armies are obsolete, I know, but we can always go after the United States if this fails. I can't back out, can't I? Defensive pact with Sintang. Who's Sintang? That'll be my subject. No, we don't want defensive pact with you. Looks like Sweden is being taken over quickly. Nice. They don't really have a navy, do they? Maybe I should try and invade something. Sweden's beaten up. And now we just need to destroy Prussia. Recognize Great Qing. Oh, are you willing to do that yet? Yes, to go. Prussia is willing to accept it, but Austria, Italy, and Württemberg do not agree yet because they don't get what they want. But without Sweden to help them, it should be a bit easier. New colony in the Congo. We're winning this war. It's costly, but we're winning it. Mechanical tools done. Excellent. Let's do the atmospheric engine next. The mechanical tools we can change a lot. Tooling workshops. Steel tools. We'll need... we don't have steel yet. Well, we'll do steel mills soon. Then we switch this. Sulfite. Pulping of the paper. It did build sulfur mines. Precision tools for furniture. Slaughterhouses for meat. And that should change the paper situation significantly, and it does. Excellent. We might even want to build more administration to get a police force going. We're fine on wood. Alright, we need to change wood production to hardwood and get more iron, lead, and sulfur production. Fortunately, the atmospheric engine can help with that. The Patagonian people want to secede. Well, we'll kill them if they try. We're gonna need ports everywhere, because we need convoys. All the ports. Capitulation! Excellent! Peace treaty! You know what that means? We are now recognized on the world stage as a great power number 3 in the world, right after Britain and France. Well, thank you very much. That's going to help our diplomatic prospects. Good. We could get more colonial growth from this, but we don't really need colonial growth, do we? We have so much already, and not many places left to colonize. Great Britain begins mobilization for what? I'm always worried when Britain does something. Mostly stuff we don't really care about. Alright then, go back home. Why does Russia hate me so much? Is that because I'm colonizing? Might be, but we still have an alliance, isn't it? True. We do, yes. I could flip that for an alliance with France or Austria. We are a major power after all. Let's get some rivals going, shall we? East India Company and Great Britain. They're never gonna like me. More declared interests. Right, we're a great power now. We can have a lot more interests. Let's see what is colonizable. Essentially Africa. This will do. Establish more colonies everywhere. Our colonial growth is very fast, it seems. Probably because we have such a large population. Now that we're a great power, we can have puppets rather than vassals, which are better. We're gonna need some coal mines. Because when we do the atmospheric engines, they'll need coal to operate. And we might need to do more government administration. I'm on the fence about the administration because if we get more, we'll be able to enact stuff like police. But it's also very expensive to maintain. But we are rich. Tell you what, let's secure the industry first and then we can do that. Alright, there's also states to incorporate. And that does take up bureaucracy. We do need more bureaucracy. We got those administration buildings queued up and a lot of them. Time to start incorporating a bit. Currency standards. Possibly a better taxation option. I think we're almost doubled our national revenue since the start of the game. And we're almost done with the opium crisis. Excellent. Should we vassalize South America? We could. Should we? Make puppet. It's actually very cheap to do so. Chile? Same here. And if we were closer to home, how much to make you a puppet? Yeah, the infamy has decreased significantly. Wondering about Mexico. We could stifle the growth of the United States if we took Mexico. Will it be a protectorate? No. I need the atmospheric engine, then everything will fall into place. Opium crisis successfully completed. The end of addiction. We can get more authority or make the pops happier. Let's make the pops happier. Richer. What if I were to puppet Japan? 108 infamy. That's a lot of infamy. Oh, Russia broke my alliance. Yeah, well, we have someone better in mind. Hey, France, let's be friends. Let's not waste our relation improvement on Russia then. Not sure why they turned on me. It was such a beautiful friendship. No more colonies for us to make. Or is that because some of these guys are isolated? Incorporate everything. France, conquer Danish West Indies. Sure. Yeah, whatever. There's enough land for everybody. The play for power. What is this? Sure. Russia has declared me as a rival. Well then, let's rival them and the United States as well. How about Netherlands? You like me? Yes. How about Italy? You like me. No need to antagonize those. We have some turmoil in the colonized states. It's gonna be fine. I wonder, maybe we can do diplomatic protectorates around us. Let's try it with these three guys. Our economy is fine. Let's do more trade with the French. We have the convoys and we have a trade agreement, so it doesn't cost us anything. Oh, wait a minute. Spain is in the Italian market. Export to Austria and to France. Because these don't cost me bureaucracy. I set up a lot of imports and exports with all our goods, only the profitable ones of course, to French and Austrian markets because we have agreements with them in place. Plasma process unlocked. Better steel mills. We actually haven't built steel mills. We should. Am I overdoing it with the ports? No, I don't think so. Well, our rank is increasing. We might overtake France soon. We have the highest gross domestic product on the planet, the highest population, atmospheric engine, finally. Now we can boost our mines significantly. Old mines, coal mines, most of all. Well, this needs coal to operate, so we can't really do anything until we have the coal mines, but we started building them already. See, lots more iron, but needs coal. No matter, we already are building the coal mines. When they're done, we have enough coal for the other ones as well. Chemical bleaching. Why? Well, because we need paper. We have the authority, perhaps we should do another tax on luxury furniture. Do we need more construction capacity? Extra construction sector will speed up everything else, and we can afford it. France is doing some diplomatic play again. Sure, I don't care. Extra influence and extra max education institution investment. Let's check our institutions. Yeah, we can only do colonialism for now. Need more bureaucracy. I definitely need more coal than I'm currently building. Coal mines are not very productive because we're not buying the coal, which is not a problem because I'm about to be doing just that. Time to start using that coal. Let's switch our iron mines to the atmospheric engine pump. So of course will lead to a shortage of coal, but also make those new mines very productive. And I'm building them. Well, the atmospheric engine will give us an extra event. Let's activate it everywhere, and we can fix market shortages later. We're fine on tools. We're not fine on coal, but we're working on it. Should probably start using steel tools. We need a steel mills first. I'm amazed at our economy. Construction sector is going to be expanded further. Chemical bleaching, excellent. Well, that means we can do bone china, which is superior, and paper bleaching. I think we'll need more dyes than we have, but that can be remedied. Now we have a dye shortage. Well, I was exporting them, so we cancel the exports. Do we have enough now? Yeah, pretty much. Do we import some? Looks like we just need to get a bit more dye. Some more dye plantations. That should be quite productive. Did I overdo it with the construction? I might have, but we do have the money for it. Well, I did speed up all my building stuff quite a lot. But you know what? I should probably start researching the water tube boiler. It's gonna be even more efficient than the atmospheric engine. An earthquake. Let's send them relief. Our infamy is down significantly. Let's see how much it would cost to conquer Brazil. 68 infamy. Not that much. And what's your GDP? 10 million. How about Japan? 16 million. Yeah, so it scales. I think I want South America. Hey, Chile, be my puppet. It is time. Mobilize generals. Go. What war goals can I get? I can get war reparations. That's something. Now let's see if they get anyone else involved. France declares neutrality. I'm fine with that, as long as you don't break the alliance. Let's have a look. War? Really? Okay, won't take long. You guys take care of that. The hard times. Oh, relief in Jungaria. Sure, we'll do that. Revoke some more taxes, temporarily. Having the military activated is very expensive, isn't it? But at least it won't take long. France is also doing something. Don't worry, France, I'll support you. Enact migration controls. Who likes it? A lot of people. Dislikes it? Industrious. Sure, let's do that. Generous donations. We shall accept donations from Spain. You guys ready to surrender yet? Well, no, but they should be. Defense pact with Spain. You know what? I like Spain. Let's do that. Maybe I can sway them to our customs union. Make them into a protectorate. That would be something. Okay, good. My relief is working. A war. Another one. Well, that's France's war. They can take care of it. Got the atmospheric engine thingy. Boost to railways, boost to water tube boiler, or 5 years of better mining. That's a lot of better mining. How long until I get the water tube boiler? 2 years. Yeah, I'm gonna take the mining boost. Oh, my guys went to France's war automatically. Sure, let's help them. We're friends, aren't we? Wait a minute, opium is a military good. Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, capitulation. Excellent. I would like to demobilize my troops, please. We can't do that. Well, France, you better end this quick because it's costing me a lot. Okay, boost to our policy. Right, end of the war. Excellent. Everyone go back home. No. I don't want you mobilized anymore. Can I just back out of this without breaking my alliance with France? No, I won't support. I won't abandon you. Let's start my own diplomatic play in the meantime. If we're bound to fight people. Anyway, let's take Argentina. War reparations and ban slavery. Everybody get in position on both wars. How's my infamy? It's fine, we can handle getting Argentina as well. Might have overdone it a bit on the construction capacity. Economic concessions. Yeah, sure. Also, we have advanced to number 2 great power in the world. Still need to overtake Britain. Alright, that's the French war. I'm fine with that. I might have better returns if I do those diplomatic plays closer to home, like take Siam. But I have a unique opportunity to own the entire continent. Well, not almost. There's still Britain here in France, but almost the entire continent. You guys get any support? You did not. Hydraulic cranes, more ports. We'll get on that. Banking, that's some more money for us. Oh, we're in debt. Severely in debt. Because of all the construction. Well, with Argentina, I'm fine with that. I can always just stop construction if we're in debt too much. Now let's just keep going. Maybe someone will buy our debts. Maybe France will. Right now, we should be able to switch our tool production to steel tools. Because I've built all the steel mills. We still need more dies and we still need more steel. We have enough administration to enact a new law. Once we're done with this, we can do police. How's our war with Argentina? Good. We're pushing out the United States. Good. Can do a new colony in Senegal. Sure. France won their war. Now we have to do our war. Proletariat revolt against the Brits. We don't care. We're spending a lot on paper. Looks like I might need to downgrade my construction capacity here. More paper mills. You guys still fighting Argentina? Taking an awfully long time. Arming the natives. What is this? Russia is arming natives. De-escalate the situation. A general has died. Unfortunate. But you guys want to be my subjects yet? Capitulation. Excellent. We can finally demobilize our armies, which will stop draining our coffers that much. More declared interests. Yes, please. Now we just wait for our infamy to go down. Again. We can rival some more people. Let's do Prussia and Sweden. France broke our alliance. Hey, Austria, you want to be my new friend? Kinda. Do I need an alliance? I kinda do. Perhaps a defensive pact would suffice. We're going to become the greatest power in the world. Migration controls. Excellent. I have a lot of bureaucracy now, so we can enact some more stuff. Let's do dedicated police force. Incorporate everything. Water tube boiler. Excellent. Let's use it everywhere. Condensing engine pump. Need just a little more. Actually, I need a lot more, but we're getting there. Something very cool is happening with my tax income. We could use some more wood and dyes. Well, I am building dye farms, so it's fine. But wood, glass, tools, and coal are things we need. And clothes. I'm going to need to do some railways, because I'm running out of infrastructure. Let's mess with Russia. Get ports going everywhere. Everywhere we can, because we've got access to more ports. It's necessary because we need infrastructure. Enacted the police. Good. We could get more, but let's keep some bureaucracy in reserve. New colony. Maybe this is not the right research. Maybe we should do railways first. It'll be done faster. Yeah, let's do that. Distillation. I need to build food industries and motor industries, but let's wait for the construction queue to empty out a bit. Should I ally Austria? Probably. What is your rank? Number 5. France is stronger, but they were doing stuff. I didn't like attacking people all the time. Alright, let's ally Austria. Lower military wages. Need the money. Do iron frame building, but actually reduce our construction capacity. We have too much. How about now? Alright, cancelled some construction capacity and switched some other ones to wood. We're in the positives. I'm gonna need to absorb some markets. Maybe the Brazilian one. More buildings. What do I need more of? Well, now I need machine engines so I can make railways. We're almost out of infrastructure, aren't we? It's about time we did something about it. Build up the motor industry so we can start doing railways soon, and then we'll need some cannons. Have almost tripled our national revenue since the start of the game. I shouldn't have let my money go into the negatives. Now we're wasting cash on interest. Perhaps I should stop any construction until we pay this off. Well, maybe not stop, but limit. Oh no, France overtook us. We're going head to head with France in prestige. Logistics? Sure. Oh, doing these native uprisings gives me infamy. Well, that is unfortunate. Yeah, well. Mobilize a dude and deal with it. We do get more territory this way, although I'd rather vassalize Brazil. Only 10 months left of the Great Hunger. Good. A war. Very unfortunate. Let's not construct anything for a while. How about that? Just need to get the gold reserves. Making trains, okay. Annexation complete. Should probably get more clothes going though. And more cannons. Only 6 weeks left of the Great Hunger. We've fallen to the 3rd place. Probably invest in my prestige, like make some fine arts academies and such. Great Hunger ended. And we can get rid of these decrees, which will free up stuff for taxes. Fruit tax, that would give us a lot. But not as much as luxury, furniture, and tea. Alright, not much longer until we get out of the negatives. Pay off all the debt. Alright, so I improved relations with these guys. You want a defensive pact? Alright. Alright, if I do a defensive pact with them, it's going to cost me a bit. That's expensive for such a small country. But let's see if we can do it peacefully. A defensive pact with Nepal. Enact poor laws. What is this? That's welfare. Do we want welfare? Well, it will increase the standard of living, definitely. Sure, let's try it. Railways unlocked. Excellent. Time to start constructing stuff again. We have our motor industries. They're not making a lot of these engines because nobody's buying them, but that's going to change very soon. Railways. Now, how much does a railway take? 10 coal and 10 engines. So we can produce enough. We just need more coal. Okay then, I'm going to build railways everywhere. At least everywhere on the continent. How much infrastructure does it give? 20 infrastructure, that is a lot. Don't really need that in the colonies. Build a bridge there. Yeah, here as well. That'll do for now. We're still in the positives. Good. Keep paying that debt off. We'll have a lot of transportation which can be used, for example, to transport stuff from mines more quickly. But first we must build these railways. Wait a minute, did they enact isolationism? How do I check that? Isolation. They have isolation, so this is pointless, isn't it? Unless they would become a protectorate, would they? They would not. National revenue tripled since the start. How's our infamy? Okay-ish. Oh, now Russia's conciliatory. Medical degrees. Charity hospitals would be nice. New tax. Intensive agriculture. We don't want people to become radical. It will take longer to pass the law, but that's fine. Let's remove the ban on opium. I could use the extra authority for taxes. I'm going to cancel the tax on glass and get the tax on... should we get to a tax on clothes? Yes, we should. Maybe it's time we should start going towards Persia rather than South America. I'm still not sure. Let's switch our interests and see if we can puppet someone cheaply. The main limiter is infamy. What is this? This small unrecognized power, number 164, wants me to oppose France for them. No. But what if I were to puppet the Sikh Empire? 36 infamy. And Afghanistan would join them. I could get them both. It would make my infamy. You can't go over 100 because it becomes problematic. So we have what? We have 18. Puppeting you gives 36. It's a total of 54. How about Afghanistan? And 24. So that's 78. That's manageable, though not nice. Alternatively, for example, Brazil would take more for the same GDP. Alright, let's try and puppet the Sikh Empire. Although maybe I should boost my army to use more cannons first. What if I use mobile artillery now and just try to purchase it in time for this to, take effect? Can I do that? Import. No, I can't get enough, probably. Well, let's try. That would make my troops much better. I'll build some munition plants and... Oh, actually, what I can do is switch the ones we use currently, just build artillery. And with that we should have enough with imports. Oh, army power projection increased. What is my army power projection now? Whoa! That does change a lot, doesn't it? We're gonna back down, fearful. Let's not add any extra war goals just yet, but we will mobilize the generals. Mobilize everyone. So in the first two now, are you gonna sway anyone to join you? That's the opening move, so not yet. I can't sway anybody. I have Austria on my side. If they were to get France or Britain, that would be a problem. Other than that, I think we'll be fine. Oh, what is this? Who else is supporting you? Sind. I suppose I could get them as well, but I don't want to add extra puppets too early. Getting more infamy might... Oh, with the extra power projection, we're almost in first place. Well, we're actually close to being the most powerful country in the world. We've built up the railways. Time to use that transportation to boost our coal production. And iron production, and lead mines, and everything else. And logging camps. We'll just build more railways if it's necessary. Public trams, well, that actually takes quite a lot. Maybe let's wait a bit with this. Alright, goods. Need more transport. I'm gonna do that in a moment. Steam engines. I have them. Alright then, more railways, please. And more motor industries. Infrastructure is suddenly no longer a problem. Oh, someone joined here. Is it Siam? Siam does join them. It would be nice to puppet Siam. Let's wait. Definitely send someone to Siam. I can't sway anyone else, or is that it? Now we need to make our war goals, not let this expire. Our infamy is 52.4. I don't want to go over 100, because then people will start attacking me. So 47, let's say, we can afford. So I could get Sind and either Afghanistan or Siam if I wanted puppets. Let's see, what's your GDP? 2 million? 5 million? Afghanistan has a better GDP, even though it's cheaper. Siam does have some subjects. Right, so we'll leave Siam, we'll take Afghanistan. And Sind, what's my infamy? 86.9. We can't take another subject, that would be too much. Could conquer states, but I prefer to do it with puppets. We have enough states of our own to manage after all. Liberate country. I could, but it's expensive. I'll just conquer you later. I guess it will have to be war reparations. Escalation paused for 10 days. I'll just add war reparations from everyone. Paused for 30 days. It's a lot of escalation pausing. Are you gonna surrender now? Are you gonna sway anyone else? I hope not. This should be easy. Their offense defense is so much better than ours. That's weird. Okay, what is this? Emperor intervenes in political process. Everyone reduces approval. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Success 4.9. That's not a lot, is it? Play for power? Sure. I'm more interested in having high approval than in passing this particular law. Yeah, this is going to be a very profitable political play. But it will lock us to, not do anything for a long time because of the high infamy we've just accrued. Railways, excellent. Sikh Empire backs, really? They back down. Who did I get? Just them. And my infamy went down, like only taking into account the Sikh Empire. They back down. That's cool. We got them without a fight. So if I were to do the same thing to Afghanistan now, could still do that. Oh, but they're befriending Russia. They're in a customs union. That would be problematic. How about Siam? 33.3. Yeah, I could get Siam, but let's let our infamy go down. It's nice that they submitted. No lives were lost. Improve relations with them. Is this? They demand independence. You just became a subject. No. Don't be stupid. More declared interests. You know what I could do? I could start trying to conquer bits of Russia. But it's a very high-cost game. And we are number one. The number one great power in the world. Highest population, not the highest standard of living, highest GDP and highest prestige in the world. We have brought China, well, Great Qing, from position number 12 or 13 or something like that at the start of the game to position number 1. We have more than tripled national revenue. We've conquered, well, actually haven't conquered that much. We've conquered Burma, Dainam, the Sikh Empire, made some colonies, and got a large bit of South America. We have some nice alliances, and most importantly, our industry is booming. We have railways, and we're just getting started. Now, this video is already pretty long, and I need to get this out when the game comes out. I could keep playing this way longer. We've only done, what, 30 years. So, I am going to end this video here, so that you can get a manageable video to watch and not a 10-hour monstrosity, and also so that I can do it on time on the channel. And we've set everything up. We just need to stay the course. Keep getting more cannons, getting a better army, more ships, more soldiers, more railways, better technology and all that, and we're set on a path of world domination. Of course, a coalition of, say, Britain, France and Russia could kill us, but we're using diplomacy to not let that happen. And my plans are to dominate all the smaller countries around the Persian region, down here, maybe take Siam, and go north through South America, maybe even taking Mexico. If Russia gets uppity, I'm gonna take bits of Russia. My military power projection could be stronger, but we've only just begun modernizing our armies. So, the Great Qing shall dominate the world, that's the plan. Now do let me know if you would like to see a continuation of this, a mega episode 2, so to say, because it's not the traditional Let's Play is dead, but another big video like this, continuing what we're doing here, or if you'd like me to take another country and set them up for greatness, like I did here. What else? This is not a sponsored video, but I really recommend you get this game. It's the best time I've had with a grand strategy game since, maybe since Stellaris released, or EU4. It's just so engrossing, there is so much depth, and it's very satisfying to figure everything out. And a reminder, I might have missed some very obvious things. I have purposely not played the tutorials to learn on my own. It's probably not the most efficient way of learning things, but then I get a rush of happiness when I discover how a mechanic actually works. So I can't recommend this enough. You should get this game. And do let me know if you want to see this regularly on the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.